Good evening. There's yet more controversy tonight over plans for high-speed railways through the Midlands. The chairman of HS2 Limited has called for the multi-billion-pound project to be built earlier, at least in the section that goes up through the west of the region to Manchester.
That would involve building a new hub to the south of Crewe. There's anger among some politicians in Stoke-on-Trent that the city has been ignored over its own suggestions for a station en route. Keith Wilkinson reports.
If all goes to plan, HS2 will cut through countryside like this, the so-called Western Y section north of Birmingham going through Staffordshire and places like the agricultural showground. The eastern spur to Nottingham heading here alongside the M42 through fields, homes, businesses and a water park. Now, the chairman of HS2 Limited has said he'd like to see the western section going ahead 6 years faster than planned, all the way to a new hub south of Crewe by 2027.
Doing it quicker means benefits for the public become earlier. So I think people would say in the north, wow, we've got to wait till 2033 before we see benefits. Why can't we have them earlier? That's why Crewe in 2027 or everyone in the north in 2030 is important. But the other thing is cost. If something can be brought forward, it means less inflation and it means less overheads for administering the project, both at a government level and at a contractor level.
In Staffordshire, protesters say that building the line earlier would be a disaster and they plan to step up opposition. In the East Midlands, however, Nottingham City Council have welcomed the new timescale and have called for the eastern leg to be brought forward too. And the Chamber of Commerce in the East Midlands is anxious not to lose out.
We welcome today's report and the emphasis that it puts on connectivity and capacity, which I think maybe wasn't there as clearly beforehand. So that's welcome. One thing that we would say is the report very much focuses on rebalancing from London to the big cities in the north. We need to make sure that the East Midlands is part of that as well.
Proposals on HS2.
Stoke-on-Trent MP Rob Flello is angry that Crewe is to get a hub, not Stoke.
Completely ignoring the very, very good proposal put forward by Stoke-on-Trent City Council that will save £5 billion and bring the services to Manchester 7 years earlier.
Whatever the timescale, Lord Mandelson and others have claimed the high-speed line will simply funnel business to London, benefiting only the capital.
What happens when you bring in these links is more and more people commute to the capital, and that's what this is about. It's about solving London's housing crisis, not bringing jobs and growth to the north or the Midlands.
It's a claim Birmingham Chamber of Commerce say isn't true. The benefits to the city with a new station like this and to the Midlands as a whole will be enormous, they say. Keith Wilkinson, ITV News.